I'm Paul Hirschman. I'm the director of Chico Hot Yoga, and I just want people to know that this is good for all ages, all sizes, all shapes. We hear a lot of people say, oh, I'm not flexible enough to do hot yoga or any kind of yoga. And that's like saying you're too hungry to eat. I mean, you've got to eat, so the way you get flexible is by coming to yoga class. And the heat really helps with that because your muscles are more supple, you're more flexible, and it allows your body to stretch more deeply. It also reduces the risk of injury, and there are all sorts of healing benefits that the heat facilitates. I got started in a very unique way. I was a photojournalist and I had an assignment to come and photograph the class. And I was in Michigan and it was the middle of January, it was freezing cold outside, and no one told me that the studio was going to be heated, and so I came in with my cameras that were freezing from my trunk.
Somebody told me about this yoga. I thought that they were crazy to want to do yoga in a hot room.
A friend brought me and told me about how amazing it was, and I thought it couldn't be natural to exercise in this kind of heat.
I've always been into sports and I've always done a lot of running. I was living in San Diego and a few of my friends went to yoga, and I just never thought it was my sort of thing. I've never taken a class of any sort.
So I had to sit there and just sweat, my camera sweating, until I could actually shoot when the cameras were no longer fogged up. And that gave me a chance to really watch the class. And while I sat there, I was thinking, what are these folks doing that looks like they're killing themselves? But they're all doing it, and they're coming back regularly, and something about it really resonated with me.
It was extremely difficult. I wanted to leave the room.
It was very difficult first class, and I felt fabulous after that, so I came back again, and I just kept coming back and received a lot of benefits from it. I don't have lower back pain anymore.
One friend in particular, she said after she gave birth, she tried yoga and she lost a bunch of water weight and she loved it, Bikram yoga, and that I should try it. So that's what kind of got me going, and I just got hooked. I really didn't think I'd ever like a class, but it's way more hardcore than what I ever imagined it would be, and I like that. I like that it makes me sweat a lot.
I decided to come back a week later and I signed up, and I was way overweight, I was out of shape, and I just said, you know what, this might kill me, but I need something, or I'm not healthy, and this will make me healthy. So I came back, and then I came back again, and again, and again. And the first week I came 3 times and I lost 9 pounds. Now that's not for everybody. Not everybody's gonna lose that kind of weight. It was mostly water weight, and that'll come back, but it also changed the way I wanted to eat. At first I didn't want to eat the regular junk food that I was eating all the time. I was eating pretty much a diet of rice and vegetables for that first week or first month. But then after 6 months, I had lost 30 pounds. And so that was also encouraging, so that kept me going.
Mentally, I have better concentration. My mind is sharper. I'm able to stay with tasks for longer periods of time. Physically, I'm way more flexible. I'm stronger. I did weight training and different types of training for a number of years, and that would always leave me feeling really tired after, whereas this, actually when I'm done, I feel much more energy than when I went in.
You know, sometimes I wonder what keeps me coming back. There's a part of my head that says, you know, it's gonna be really hard to go, but then when I show up, and I'm always so glad that I did at the end of class. By the end of class, I feel great.
Since I've been pregnant, I thought that I was going to see some dramatic changes, and I was going to struggle a lot, and my idea was, oh, I'll just keep it going as long as possible. But it actually, surprisingly, hasn't been as difficult as what I thought it would be. After about a month and a half in, I started to modify a few of the moves, which helps out a lot, but most of them stay the same. And actually some of the moves, I find that I'm stronger than what I was before. But it's just like, before I got pregnant, every day is totally different. Some days I flow through the class, and there's other days where I struggle a little bit. I'm loving it right now. It's helping with my back pain. It's helping me sleep at night. It's helping me just to continue making sure I'm drinking lots of water throughout the day and eating regular meals, something I've never done before.
I don't go anywhere in the world without knowing that there's a Bikram yoga studio. And if I don't go, if I stop going because I get caught up in work, my back pain starts to come back a little bit. So that keeps me going, and then I get a lot of other benefits, health benefits, and I get sick like I used to get. I stay calmer than I used to be. I have more determination than I've had before. Just a lot of benefits.
I recommend it for everybody. Nobody's too old, nobody's too sick, nobody's too fat, thin, whatever. Everybody can do this.